Our top story, a church conspiracy. Tonight, allegations of forced labor inside mansions across 4 states, including St. Louis County.
2 self-professed religious leaders with ties to the St. Louis area are behind bars tonight on federal charges. Good evening, I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Kelly Jackson. They're also accused of money laundering in Michigan, Florida, Texas, and here in Missouri. 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski talked with a cult expert and the new owner of a West County property the church used to own. Laura.
Mike and Kelly, David Taylor and Michelle Brannon ran this religious group called Kingdom of God Global Church, and they had call centers in these different states, including in Chesterfield, where court documents say they forced people to work and didn't pay them.
According to a federal indictment, this man, David Taylor, ran Kingdom of God Global Church with a woman named Michelle Brannon. Documents say Taylor called himself apostle and Jesus' best friend, claiming he had multiple face-to-face encounters with God.
Last time Jesus appeared to me about the United States.
Investigators say Taylor started call centers and ran them out of various properties, including mansions and large homes. They owned Nellie's abandoned mansion in Eureka and others in Chesterfield and Wildwood. Cult expert Dr. Stephen Hassan says mansions are part of the manipulation tactics.
There's also this aspect of making the leader like grandiose and, to greet other wealthy people to get their money.
The indictment states the ministry raked in about $50 million in donations, and Taylor recruited people to work for him for free at his call centers or as his personal servants called armor bearers.
One of the features of these labor trafficking rings is to keep people so busy they don't have time to think. They give people quotas, and then if they meet the quota, they raise the quota.
Text messages obtained by investigators show punishments for not making enough money included withholding food and even sleep. One of their former properties is now owned by a new family in Chesterfield who has nothing to do with the church. He learned what went on there from the neighbors after he bought it.
It was not maintained because I was told at the time there were about 12 to 13 people staying in this house all the time.
He says the neighbors reported lots of luxury cars out front and chaos.
Parties till 3, 4 a.m. and people were not, there were cops coming to this house all the time.
Court documents show Taylor owned several Bentleys, Mercedes-Benz, and even a Rolls-Royce, all bought with donations solicited by people investigators say Taylor physically abused.
When you're in one of these groups, your reality gets bent so that you can't think rationally that I'm being exploited, partly because you attribute that the apostle is talking to God.
Brannon and Taylor are facing 1 count of conspiracy to commit forced labor, 9 counts of forced labor, and 1 count of money laundering. Altogether, that could mean up to 60 years in prison.